Average cost is the cost of the product's units that is continually averaged from the product's price on the PO at the time POs are received. In this tutorial you will find out how to use the average cost when calculating an order. Sometimes PO shipping costs or third-party costs can also be factored into the average cost. Depending on the calculation type applied to the order, there are two types of average cost: simple average cost and weighted average cost. The simple average cost is the cost of a single unit against the cost of another single unit. This average cost type is averaged only by the dollar value, while quantities are ignored. For example, there are 10 units at $2 per piece and 20 units at $3 per piece. Thus, the average cost is $2.50. On the other hand, the weighted average cost factors in both quantity and price. Let's once again take 10 units at $2 per piece, $20 in total, and 20 units at $3 per piece, $60 in total. Then, the total cost of $80 is divided by all units received, which is 30. Divide $80 by 30, and you will have the weighted average cost of $2.67. To apply the weighted average cost calculation, you need to enable the use weighted average cost for PO client setting. Note that the weighted average only weighs units received against units currently in stock, not units since day one. Sellercloud will also exclude quantities in dropship warehouses from the average cost calculation. You can adjust average cost of a product manually or through a file import. Before adding an average cost adjustment, ensure you have enabled the Enable Average Cost Adjustments client setting. To manually adjust the average cost for a single product, you need to go to Catalog and click Manage Catalog. Open the requested product and click Edit. Alternatively, click the pencil icon on the purchasing panel. Click the Open Average Cost Details option. Click the plus icon in the Average Cost Details panel that appears. Enter the adjustment amount. This can be a positive or negative value. Select the Per Unit Adjustment checkbox to apply the adjustment to each unit currently in stock. The entered adjustment amount will be distributed equally across all items. For instance, if you have 100 in stock with average cost of $100 and add an adjustment of $10, the average cost will become $100.10, since 10 divided by 100 equals 0.1. Specify the reason for the changes, and click Add. The product's average cost will be automatically recalculated to include the adjustment. The notification message will appear, and the record will be logged in the Average Cost Details panel. You can review the history of all the previous product adjustments by selecting Average Cost Details from the Products toolbox. To make average cost adjustments for multiple products, you need to navigate to Catalog, select Tools, and click Import Product Info. Select Import Product Average Cost Adjustments. To download a sample template file, click the download icon. Populate the following columns: Product ID, Amount, is amount per unit, and reason. Use values true or false in the is amount per unit column. Save the file and return to the Import Product Average Cost Adjustments panel. Click the File field, select the appropriate file from your computer and click Import. Another way to adjust the average cost in Sellercloud is to set it to a specific value. This is typically done during the initial account setup to prime the average product cost. Nonetheless, you can do it whenever you need to. To make specific average cost adjustments, populate this prime average cost import template and submit it to Sellercloud support. Once the prime average cost file is imported, all inventory movements created before the date indicated will be ignored in the average cost calculation. Only inventory movements done after that date will impact the average cost value. You can even backdate average costs to update existing orders with incorrect item costs. The client setting Use Weighted Average Cost for PO must be enabled for this workflow. For more information regarding the customer client settings, please refer to our help site.